I'll show you how I take this and get to these today on. So here's how I'm doing this, cutting the wood so far. These are 2x10s by however long, and I'm cutting them down to whatever length this says they need to be. That one is 6 foot 3 inches, corresponds to that one right there. I need 6 of those. Well, conveniently, this is 12 inches, so I can get 6 of them out of it. So that's cutting that down, get 6 of those. Why I'm doing that is because now all the 6x3s will be exactly the same length, no matter what. I mean, not one will be, you know, a 1/4 of an inch too long, another one will be a 1/4 of an inch too short, making for, you know, 1/2 inch difference. They'll all either be exactly right, or a 1/4 inch too long, or a 1/4 inch too short, but they're at least all the same size. Using this miter saw to cut the wood to the correct lengths, and then I'll use my flatbed saw to rip them so that they're the right size. Here's my setup for ripping these down to 1.5 by 1.5, which is called a 2x2 canoe. This is a roll top. Sends it over to the which is set at 1.5 to 1.5 inches between the stop and that. And then as it goes, it's out here. This sawhorse has a V in it, so you can put a PVC pipe in it, and that way as the stuff goes over, it'll roll over the top. And so everything's supported for me. Makes a lot of sawdust though. Have a thing to put on the bottom, but I gotta find the metal screw taps to tap in there, because you have to put it on with metal screws. So I get to clean up again. Then there's my setup for ripping the wood. Doesn't get any straighter than that. Here's the ones that I've already cut and stained. They're all the 2x2x8 because I didn't have the instructions yet on how long they should be. So they'll all get cut down individually, but they're going to be little one-offs here and there, 2 of this, 1 of that, so it won't be too bad. The wood is all cut into the correct length. This is for the arched part of the roof. That's the back side. That's the sides. It's the bottom floor and doors, supports for the doors, That's the side, the 10-foot part side, and then the rest of the up supports. So it's all cut and all put in its stacks it was supposed to be in. And now I get to stain it all. Hopefully I'll finish tonight, so tomorrow I can start putting it together. Went and got the cattle panel today to help reinforce the sides of the greenhouse. To say that it barely fit is probably an understatement, but it did make it home in one piece, and I didn't hurt anybody else in the process. So I gotta get it off the truck now. Start trying to figure out how to cut it in half. All the wood is cut and stained. Now I just have to start putting it together. Ground in the back, I bought some 1-inch pavers, or 1-foot, square foot pavers to put down as my base. And the ground wasn't level, so and then honestly last night, renting a small rototiller in the ground last night to try to get it up. Didn't get any of that on video because it was raining the whole time. Then would have not worked anyway. But so I'm waiting for the ground to dry today so I can level it out and start putting down the pavers so I have a flat surface to build the greenhouse on. But hooray, the wood's all cut, it's all stained, ready to start putting her together. Shh, I got a new camera. I don't know if you can hear me. Control my phone like this. There it is. I can record, I can zoom in, zoom out, and it connects directly to the camera, to the phone. It's kind of cool. Since I shoot by myself most of the time, it comes in real handy.